Hi folks, this is Hyman, and I want to talk to you today about the long-term look at the U.S. dollar. Um, and we're looking at the U.S. dollar index on a weekly 4-year chart. So each candle is a week in time, and it spans back 4 years in time. And some people go, "Ooh, the dollar's rallying," and really what you're just seeing is really a correction upward within an overall larger downtrend. See that red downtrend line, and here's the bottom of the trend channel on the downtrend line as well. And so what you've got is the dollar really bouncing back and forth, on its way down. And so there will be rally times, even in any downtrend, no doubt. And the dollar had experienced one, no doubt. And you can see that by this upward channel. There's quite a bit of a reversal here with that long wick there and this long daily candle down here. And you're also seeing weekly oversold state in the RSI on the 6-period RSI weekly as it comes down out of oversold and is heading or overbought rather and is heading lower. And so each time it's done that, of course, you see it here even in the upward. Uh, uh, in other words, even when it was upward and oversold, when it hooked down, it would drop for several weeks. Hook down again here, dropped immediately for 3 weeks, ultimately for about 6 or 7 weeks, and is dropping here again. Now, when it actually breaks down, of course, it even gets gets more severe, and you'll see even a bigger dollar break lower. So ultimately, the dollar will be headed back to the it'll probably hit the 70 to 72 level on the U.S. dollar index over the course of the next 6 to 12 months. And in the near term, the upcoming weeks, we should see it come back to about 80 towards the bottom of this upward corrective trend channel. If it breaks that, and there's a good chance it will, then we start that process of heading on down here over the upcoming months. Is it possible that we could get, come down and have one more ride up to the top of the channel and then head, to the bottom of the channel? Absolutely, it could happen. But since this is overbought and coming down out of that overbought condition, we are very likely to see it come down to 80 in the short term. We'll either see it bounce up to 83, 85, somewhere around in there, and then start its long-term descent, or we'll see it hit 80, bounce and break, and then start its long-term descent from there. And so, bottom line, the dollar is going down overall. It's going down long-term. Nothing's changed there. There are times where the dollar will rally within a long-term downtrend. We've seen one of those recently. The next major move will be downward, but could we get some type of minor move upward before that happens? Yes. But overall, in the more near term, with this being overbought and heading lower, we're likely to see the dollar trend down to about 80 or so over the coming weeks. And so it's preferable to own foreign currencies while that is happening and be short the dollar. And then we just see where it goes from there, whether the dollar gets one more bounce and then collapses, or whether it just collapses on its own from coming through this trend channel. So the 80 level will be crucial to watch on the U.S. dollar index and see how it deals with that vicinity, that area. And that'll tell us a whole lot about where the dollar will continue to go long term. But this big, wide, long-term downtrend is well defined, has been in place, and I still see no reason for it to change ultimately. The Fed continues to print money and debase the currency. We've got a very low interest rate, so there's not a high yield on our currency. There's a lot of reasons why you would not want the dollar versus other currencies that are not being printed and debased and do have higher yields on their currency. So I believe fundamentally we will see the dollar head back down to its lows around 70 or 72 before it's all said and done in the upcoming months to year. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.